Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Warsword Conquest with a more practical character. Now let's see what these guys... Okay, they have ranged weapons, this could be a problem. But we have a shield. So if we play our cards right, and if our horse is as fast as I think it is, it might be... Where are those guys? Makes me a little bit nervous that I don't see any of them. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have horses. Why the heck do you don't have horses? Someone stole your horses. Your Cossacks. Cossacks have horses normally. I've never seen a game where Cossacks don't have horses. Well, actually, I think, if I'm right informed, and I might as well not be, Cossacks in real life are a race. Well, not a race, they're a population called... Ouch! Yeah, I just said that for the race thing. But you know what I mean. They're like barbarians or Serbians or whatever. But what I find strange is that they've got no horses yet. Because in Warhammer Fantasy gameplay, I think these guys always have horses. Don't think they come in a variety without any horses. And if they were horse archers, this would have been a totally different battle for sure. Because horse archers, oh boy. I personally love archers as enemies. Not because they can turn you into a hedgehog in less than 50 seconds, but because they run out of arrows faster than any other kind of ranged fighters. Of course, if you're fighting guys with crossbows, well, I hope you're paid your rent because you're not getting out of your flat for a week. Because those guys reload so slowly that it will take a lifetime to kill those guys. Because it takes a lifetime for them to run out of arrows. However, it's even worse with gunpowder weapons, because as far as I remember, they take an even longer to reload. Except they're using pistols. Pistols are pretty quick at reloading. Cannot say the same for shotguns or, God beware, flintlock, long rifle muskets. And would you please stop shooting the horse? That would be very nice, because I need the horse, actually. Where was I? Yes. Oh, one of them already ran out of arrows. You can see that by him drawing his saber and following me. Actually, we should not be riding that close. The reason we're getting hit so often is that we're riding at their near optimal range, which we actually have no reason to. Another one. You can always see the animation when they run out of arrows and they took out their sword or axe or whatever they're fighting with. As Kislev, it's very likely that they use axes because they're from the high up. Oh boy, that was a good shot. I could actually react on the shot itself because the arrows are flying very, very slowly. However, I have the very, very bad habit of diving my horse directly into the shot. Now you might ask, Boris, why are you doing that? I have no idea. It's a personal flaw, I guess. There are only 2 guys left with arrows, but the last guy is most likely the one who kills your horse. Why? I've got no clue. It's just that. It's always that way. Maybe it is because they're not hindered by others to shoot you, so they have more clear sight to aim or something like that. I cannot tell. But normally those guys, the last guys, are the ones that do the most trouble. Or it is because you're getting sloppy, or I'm getting sloppy, when there are only a few left to shoot at you. And then you think, what can one arrow do? And butts, it goes to the head of your horse, and your horse drops dead, and they're all over you like insects. Yeah, I think they're done. I see one of the red points still standing back. This might be... No, they're done. They're done, and so we're done. 140 experience per guy. This is outstanding. This is wonderful. We should bring them in the middle of the field, because we don't want them to run away. And isn't that beautiful? You have a shield and a pistol. Because in the normal Mount and Blade game, you either have a ranged weapon, or you have a pistol, or you have a shield. You don't have both. No way you have both. I think with throwing knives perhaps, but not normally. Even lancing these guys would be dangerous, actually. Must be careful when they start to run away. Because unlike the vampire, I'm not letting people get away just to spread fear. Of course, they're not spreading fear. That's roleplay, but you get my point. In this point, these guys are just people that can give me potential loot, and I'm not letting these guys go away for no reason in hell. Oh, look at that! Mr. Brave decided to run finally. 140 experience. Oh boy, this is so cheerful. Oh, and the armor isn't that... Well, it's not that good, don't get me wrong, but it could be worse. Well, looks like Santa Claus, but it's had armor nonetheless, so it's welcome. And we even got some money on top. And we've got another level up. Oh boy, we're leveling up so damn fast, it's unbelievable. I think we should go back and sell stuff. These are goblins. We don't like goblins because they're riding spiders, and I personally hate things that ride spiders. I personally don't like spiders. It's not that I'm not an arachnophobe or anything like that, but I really do not like spiders. That does not mean I kill them on sight. If they're outside, that's okay. If they're inside, I put them outside. Unless they resist, then they will be terminated. What are you? Well, I don't care. Let's go to Prague and sell this stuff. Oh, we can buy a bear, could we not? I think we have so much money and we're so good at trading that we should actually be able... Oh, there's fine salt 500, so we could have made a fortune buying and selling salt. What about the bear? Oh boy, 400 life points. Armor 35. That is actually not that much. Speed is pretty terrible. Charge damage, however, is amazing. The Kislevitz horses are very fast. Arms, long-barreled pistol for even more damage. You cannot use that from horseback. That is very sad. What armor do you have to offer? Reinforced Ursun. Ursun, by the way, is the Latin word for bear, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they've got... the armor is okay-ish, but not really that impressive. Okay, let's go out in the wild again. They're not running. Sometimes when you look on other characters, you can see that they're fleeing from something. And that increases your spotting range, actually, because you can see what they can see, more or less. I don't think we're friends with Chaos. It is strange enough that we're friends with the undead, but being friends with Chaos, I do not believe so. There is definitely someone who is raiding that city. It must be a Chaos Warlord. So we stay away from those guys, because that could be a lot of trouble. Chaos Trolls, Hobgoblin Wolf, Riders. I'm not sure. Those guys can be really fast, and my horse, as far as I know, isn't that fast. And wolves are very, very fast. But killing 4 trolls would really help me out. It's a hard choice. Well, we'll see. Until then, bye!